Hey guys, Chip Kosei here with Laws for Life, latest edition. We're shooting from sunny Algiers Point today. You can see a beautiful background, see the city behind me. Today I want to talk to you about interdiction. What is interdiction? Well, I had a case one time where there was an elderly gentleman and he had kind of lost his faculties, and there was a big struggle going on as to who was going to control his finances and his daily affairs, whether it was going to be his long-term girlfriend or family members. So I thought it was important enough because a lot of you out there have elderly parents or relatives that you want to protect. So I think interdiction is a fantastic topic. And what an interdiction is basically, and it sounds pretty awful, but it's a civil death. Basically what you're doing is you're taking the rights away from someone if they are physically or mentally incapable of handling their own affairs. So what it requires is a court hearing and a judge to rule on, based on medical evidence of treating physicians and people like that, as to whether or not that person can handle their affairs either from a physical standpoint or a mental standpoint. If it is determined that they cannot, then what will happen is a curator will be put in place to handle those affairs. Now, with it carries some of the biggest duties under Louisiana law. It's called a fiduciary duty, and it is very strict, and there are huge penalties if you breach this duty or otherwise tamper with these persons' affairs in a way that is not to their benefit. The curator, once in place, will then pay that person's bills, handle their assets, handle any investments, and make sure that they collect, preserve, and administer the assets of that person's estate. Sometimes, and it's very rare, but sometimes a person may make a sufficient recovery to the point where the doctors can reverse their position and determine that person then is able to handle their own affairs, at which time it could end the interdiction, but it is very rare. So if you have an elderly person, if you feel like they're going to be taken advantage of by a family member or a friend or somebody that might be meddling in their personal affairs, an interdiction may be the path for you. I sure hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please email me, chip@koseilaw.com, or you can call me at the office, 588-9500. Talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.